share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And now, enjoy the stream from Darklycan81. Z out.
Good evening.
Afternoon.
Morning.
Bob.
How are we all?
Not bad. Trying to work on things.
Nice. Well, I'm trying something a little bit different tonight, Dave. I don't know if you've seen the new Iron Brew, but it's the Tears of Unicorns.
Mate, I'm going to shrunk stuff. I've got another can of Foster's.
Oh, that's actually quite nice. Oh. Do apologise that we didn't do one last week. It's the last couple of weeks. It's just been mental for the last time we've done one. My younger brother is now finally got his own place, so we've been helping him out.
Good.
Getting bits and pieces done. So he's hoping to be in there probably in the next week or so. So that means I'll have more room for more shit.
All the best. Hope it goes well.
But no, everything's been great. Toy gods have been looking after me again. To be honest with you, I don't think it is a toy gods. I honestly think it's Mum. I think Mum's my inspiration for finding stuff nowadays. I believe she's still kind of giving me that elbow and say, "Yeah, no, you need to go to this shop. Come on, let's go."
I've got your ass out of bed and all the rest of it. Yep.
But no, a couple of weeks back, when I come back for Errol, the week after I come back for doing that toy fair up at Errol and then going up to the car boot sale, I am admittedly going through my collection, and I have a lot of pops, Funko Pops, that no longer do anything for me. They're just kind of just sitting there in a box doing nothing. So before I went up to Errol, I went to my local car boot sale and spoke to a couple of folk there that do buy stuff as well. The guy that I usually know, Dave, he's not buying anything at the minute because he's trying to get rid of a lot of his stuff that he's got. He's just got too much in at the minute. It's all right. I know another Dave.
We all know that.
I spoke to like the main owner, and he's like, if you just bring them in, and he says, I'll have a look at them, kind of thing. So I got 30 quid for like 10 pops, plus there was a few Star Wars figures that he had as well that I was interested in, but he ended up giving me a box of Star Wars figures that I'm going to show off tonight. But there is a couple that I was wanting, and these were the only ones I wanted, but he gave me a good deal, so I got 30 quid plus probably half a box of Star Wars stuff. But I think a lot of it is actually from the Clone Wars. That's what I wanted, because I know the Clone War figures are quite hard to come by these days.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll show what's actually in the box, and there was actually a couple of other bits in the box that were in the Star Wars kind of thing. I'm just now looking forward to the weekend. Have a long weekend again, so me and the wee one will be going out and seeing what we can find. Let's see some. I honestly think no, there we go. Same myself, this guy's running the back to front, but he's not. Sorry. I got a little bit distracted there with that figure. It's always the same when you get some new stuff. You're like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's that? I've actually got a couple of these Star Wars figures in front of me, Dave, but I'm not too sure who they actually are. Hopefully, the guys in the chat will be able to help us out. Dave's fell asleep again.
No, see how long you'd noticed, man.
I don't blame him, man. It's been a long week, a very long week.
2 weeks.
I think because we've actually had the sunshine. Scotland's
Well,
actually
the yellow thing in the sky that doesn't come out in.
we have that big yellow. Excuse my French, the big yellow bastard in the sky again. That we never usually get. We only get it for maybe 2 months of the year.
Crazy.
So you were saying you've had a busy week as well?
Just helping our friend move his shop last week, and then I helped another friend do a few bits. I've been thinking about a lot of stuff in and out and everything else, and tidying up the place and get it half responsible.
Well, that's what I've kind of been doing on my free time when I've not working, is try to sort out the collection, try and make it a little bit more accessible, should we say. Putting stuff into proper filming boxes, so I know exactly if, when we do our toy battles, if we want to do specific toy lines or specific characters, I know exactly what box to go into now. I'm still probably about not even halfway, not even a quarter through it yet. It's kind of crazy the amount of stuff that I have actually picked up from Christmas. Well, technically from last October.
Yeah.
Near enough. And then stuff that you just kind of randomly find.
Randoms.
Because I did find out quite a random thing today in B&M's. And we were talking about it a few weeks back. Something that we thought we wouldn't. I know you can get them on certain UK sites, but I wasn't expecting to find them in shops.
Anything's possible these days.
This is the second shop that I've actually seen these in, but the first shop wanted nearly 30 quid for them. But we have Gap and we have the awesome Magnafanganga site.
Never heard of him.
And we
Is that the guy that never says hello to people and that sort of stuff? That
and
I can't work out who he's related to.
And we also have our good friend Gerard.
Well, hey, Jerry.
But I think I'll show some of this stuff off just because I know he's starting his live stream at 9 o'clock tonight as well with Shabby. They're doing the Pee Wee Herman. I know Shabby loves his Pee Wee.
Guys, if we knew that, we should have had some Pee Wee Herman's toys off, but there you go.
To be honest with you, I've actually been looking for some Pee Wee stuff recently. Just going online and been doing the toy fairs and that, but you don't really see much of that stuff over here.
Well, there's only the plasticky playset and all the figures to go with it for the original stuff.
But
there's a few other bits to go with it now.
You know, like Scotland and where you're from, it's kind of different because you can get majority of the like the vintage stuff doing your way kind of thing. Up here, you've got to go to specific shops, and a lot of them are like. There is one in Inverness, but man, that's like a 200. It's like a 220-mile trip up there, so it's like a 400-mile trip back just to go to one shop. It was already. I was all right when my brother was up there. They were going up to visit him, because it's not far from where he stays, Well, where he used to stay. So,
Right.
but what I'm going to do, I'll do it right. I'm just going to show some of these Star Wars figures off and see if anybody thinks I had done a good deal with them or not. So these were like the ones that I was kind of in, that I was really wanting, was him. That was one of them. I think these are. I recognize the guy, but I can't remember what his name is.
Boba Fett, Storm Sandtrooper. Mm.
And then there was another one that I was after as well. These are the ones that I'm keen to showing off. These are the ones that I did have my eye on, because he had these in his cabinet. I don't know if that's a scar that guy's got on his face or if it's a tattoo. It's like these were the ones that I was kind of more interested in, Dave. Like I had him as well. Majorities are actually clone troopers.
All different clone of clones.
Yeah. You can tell he's.
I know Manga Fan Dangan knows his Star Warsy clonies.
And then there's that. I don't know if that's one of the sea suits. Well, that's quite a weird one that's got fins and all that in it. And there's a couple of different battle droids as well. There's Anakin that I've already got, and then there was those two, and then there was this thing.
Cute.
But they were the ones that was after. I was going to pick them up anyway, but then there was a big bag of weapons and cards and stands that I haven't really went through yet. But like the random stuff that was in there was. I'm sure that's one of the new ones. As I say, there's not everything in here was G.I. Joe, Star Wars, but there's a Lanard figure. It's one of the space guys. Standard Lanard.
Corpse.
Corpse, sorry. I believe that's a G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
There's a Duke. So IGL 11. Funky Mace Windu. Then there's a couple of the new Lanards. I was going to say that's Chewbacca, but I don't think that is.
It's a Wookiee.
It's a Wookiee. Then he was in there as well. TIE pilot. A very yellowed clone trooper. Clone trooper pilot. A random skirt. Stormtrooper.
Classic.
I'm just wondering. Nah, he'll not fit on that bugger. Rancor keeper. Just need to get a Rancor now.
You got one, Baz. You got a small one. It counts.
I know. I have a baby one. Death Trooper. Don't know if this is Star Wars or it's another. Don't recognize him. Another Vader to add to the collection.
This Star Wars, Baz. That one is black jacket.
Don't know if that's Star Wars or not.
Yeah, it is.
And I think some of these was actually his grandsons. He was getting a load of. He was getting rid of a load of his grandsons' stuff.
Yeah, the new ones. Yeah.
And then.
Viceroy.
And then there's another Anakin. So I don't know if the basically got all this. You could technically say he was going to give me 40 quid for it, so taking £30 cash plus all this. I don't know if it was.
That's pretty decent for Viennese, Baz. There's some quite rare figures.
As I say, it was majority just the first ones that showed off. Because I know that's from Clone Wars. But as I say, it was majority. It was majority. It was like him and. The majority was kind of them. I was kind of after, but he done a good deal. And then some of the just random bits I picked up. And so I'll just show these off. So I've got this behemoth.
Piggy Wiggy.
I know what. I just can't remember the name of the series.
Something Storm. It's like a cat cartoony thing.
Yeah, I want to say Stormhawk, but I know I've got a smaller version of him.
Yeah, the two sizes.
Oh, and I also picked up Incredible Hulk. Unfortunately, it doesn't work anymore, even with changing the batteries. I got a knockoff Ninja / Power Ranger.
Ninja.
Got a little Megatron.
Galvatron. Michael Lasky in a purple outfit.
Yep. Picked up a big Power Ranger. And the rest of the stuff is only like 50p, Steve, from a charity shop.
Dalek.
My name is Davros. I'm on the phone. Catch you later. Doctor Strange.
97 cartoon.
As I say, there was a load of figures in the box. They were like 50p each for them, but lucky enough, his Kate was in the box as well. Yeah, it was the same way that Robin, but he already had everything attached to him. I think all he's missing is just the projectile. I don't know if there's anything else missing off him or not. Michael Jordan from Space Jam. Fortunately, he is missing a couple of fingers. I never noticed that. Picked up this Batman. As I say, I'm not too sure what Batman that actually is. Yeah, I picked up another Power Ranger. I've actually started collecting this line.
Samurai.
I've got General White from
Captain Scarlet.
I think that was Lieutenant Green.
Green.
Oh, I forgot he was in it. I found a Tarkin.
Looks like Bass.
And I think this one's quite a rare one, Dave, to find in the wild. But I found another Fliphead.
Aisha Series 2.
I believe you don't really see those ones very often. And I picked up everybody's favourite Transformer as well. I really don't. I don't know why I picked it up, but it's a wheel. It's meant to be Wheeljack.
I like his eyeballs in the screen. Looks like cars.
Yeah, I really don't like the design yet, but it's Transformers. It's my weakness. I'll pick any Transformer up. Ooh. Then one of the thing I was talking about went into B&M's today, my local one. Fortunately, they only had one left, so I don't know if they had any more in. But I found him. And the only other place I've seen them is Toy Town. Toy Town's got
British Bulldog.
he's got the British. They've got the British Bulldog. They've also got Big Boss Man as well. It's like they've got 3 different waves.
Really?
But I thought we'd never see these in the shops over here. But B&M's, my B&M's had this in.
Crazy.
There was no price on the shelf, so I had to go and ask how much it was. Because I've noticed B&M's is now starting to get random stuff back in again.
That time of year, does. Don't forget, it's like a half-term week next week for the UK guys. Which week?
I was up there. I popped up there on Tuesday to get some bits and pieces of it, and then notice they had quite a load of the Five Nights at Friday stuff coming back in again. They also had quite a lot of the Mega Constructs Pokemon stuff in as well, because they've got the big Pikachu, and I'm sure that's usually about 40 or 50 quid for that, and B&M's is selling it for 30. It's probably big, probably half the size of the Castle Grayskull kind of thing. I think there's like over 1,000 pieces in it. As I say, I seen that today, and they had more of the. They're getting more and more of the anime statues in as well. That stuff that you normally wouldn't kind of find in a discount shop, Dave. But no, I'm kind of happy, and I'm going to see how much pennies I have left after Saturday, because there's a HorrorCon toy fair kind of thing happening on Saturday that me and the wee one's going to. I'm going to see how much pennies I've got left, and I might go up to Errol this weekend with me meeting off on Sunday. Just to see what's lying about. Yeah, see, it's worth, man. It's worth kind of worth going to that one, because, man, there is over like 400 stalls, plus you've got a lot of, there's like a lot of outhouses there that have all been like turned into little like little shops kind of thing, little stalls.
Yeah.
You've got that, plus you've got like a big massive indoor where they usually do the toy fair as well. That was packed the last time, and then you're probably talking about another 200 cars stalls outside as well. They did pick up some nice bits that weekend. I was up there twice. It'll just be interesting to see, now that we're coming into the better weather. It'll be interesting to see who actually comes and what they're actually selling. But I'll see how much pennies I've spent on Saturday first. Because I'm hoping that guy comes back. I had those 80s from like Universal Monster style figures in. They're like late 80s, early 90s kind of thing, eh? I know he's been there a couple of times, and I should have bought them, to be honest. I should have brought the werewolf. I shouldn't have walked away for that. I should have bought that. But he also had the Dog Soldiers werewolves as well. And he wasn't actually too bad for his prices for them. Because for the loose one, he wanted 30 quid for, and the carded one, he wanted £45 for. And I know they go for more than that online. And Riley was hoping that the guy comes, the Irish guy comes back that's got the horror duckies. Because he wants some more of those horror duckies.
Duckies.
Because he picked up a zombie and like a ghoul the last time, but it had like Freddy and Jason and all that kind of thing. Like knockoff them, and like knockoff kind of ducks kind of thing, eh? But instead of having duck's face, it's actually got Freddy's head on a duck's body. Yeah. I don't know if they're customs or you can actually get some in like that. But when we went, he went and bought one, and it's like, I want the Freddy and I want the Jason, but we went back round to, he'd actually sold out. And he was telling us is that when he was doing in Manchester doing the HorrorCon, he says he taken 40 boxes of these and they sold within 10 minutes. Folk were just buying them. Oh, let's have a wee quick. We have TCG evening. Hey, Peaky! Long time no see. And we have the Devil Flyer. Hey, Rex.
Is Simon still in the chat or not?
I'm just going through the chat now. We have Sith Lords here. Tell you what I saw today.
Is Simon still in the chat? If he is, I'll show me something. If not, I won't show it.
Well, if Baz wants to shoot me an invite link, I can call. Tell all. I don't know if Si's still in the chat or not. Doesn't say anything. Show you.
Was it?
Ah. Now I can make pulling nearly 12 hours a day. I know I'm just reading one of Sith Lords from an I know the feeling. Doing all these hours and you didn't seem to get them back, man. By the way, I've been spending. I need to come in. I need to do all the overtime and stuff as possible, but I'm not doing it this week. I'm having this weekend off.
Crazy.
Even though a lot of the stuff I do pick up, I've basically picked them up for the charity shops or the boot sales kind of thing. I think I spent a little bit too much at the end of the month, end of last month actually. But it was a good weekend. It's a good birthday weekend, to be honest, Dave. I really enjoyed it. Finding bits that you normally wouldn't find. Like finding that weird Krang figure from the new Turtle / He-Man crossover. I don't even. Once I get the display for the He-Man stuff, can you do it? This guy will be getting cracked open. By now, I'm kind of wanting to get another one so I can have two versions.
Right.
But I don't know if I'll find another one for the same price I paid for that. Still got a good deal on that one.
You probably would if you look hard enough.
As I say, I want the 2-bad. I want the Bebop and Rocksteady 2-bad. That's another one that's on my list. And I also want the Merman as well. Plus, I want the Trapjaw.
There's the Trapjaw.
Because I didn't realise with that Trapjaw is that you also get his robotic arm, but you can also put the Mauser on it. But he also comes with a normal humanoid arm as well. That I thought was quite a nice little touch. I know a lot of them, and I think Amazon's got a lot of them on the new and sale now. So, but I really can't spend any of my money. This will be like the last weekend for a while buying stuff in. But I say that all the time, and I can't stop it. I can't walk away for good deals, Dave. I think sometimes everybody's in that same situation. If you see a good deal, you can't just...
Something different and something, yeah.
You can't say no. Even though you don't need it, but you want it.
Yeah.
So do you have anything you want to show off? No?
No.
Just a nice quiet week as usual. But then again, if you've been helping your friend, you'll not have the chance to come and spend money. So you've probably saved money.
Yeah.
In the last couple of weeks.
But for any spares, I was running a bit late. I thought I'd sorted some of my stuff out and I didn't get a chance to, and bits and pieces. So I might save it for another week and bits and pieces. It's, so I can sort it properly, should I say.
That's what I've been trying to do the last couple of days I've been off, is try to sort stuff out, but you end up going into one box and then you get distracted. It's like, where did I get this from? Where did I buy that?
Yeah. If you wanted to, I could probably show 4 things off, and that's about it, if you want me to.
It's up to yourself. If you've got anything you want to show off, as well as showing off, because...
I'll show you 5 things then, if I can reach them.
I mean, I'll go back to this. Oh, it's the dog. Was it Fox and Hound?
The old VHS Disney video Fox and the Hound cardboard cutout from back in the day.
Nice.
Something different.
Yeah, see, you don't see stuff like that nowadays.
For the Game of Thrones people, I picked up some
We've got more
Game of
posters.
Thrones cuttings. If Simon Mangafang Dagger is still in the chat, a new suitcase.
Uh-huh. I thought that was that for a minute before you even mentioned it. I thought that was a Batmobile. I thought
No,
that was a big Batmobile there.
It's actually a suitcase you
Uh-huh.
take on the plane. Well, it's the new Batmobiles. Something for your Lego enthusiast out there. The Chinese knockoff Lego Pikachu. Nano block style.
Oh, Pika.
And then the last couple of items I've just got next to me. A G.I. Joe Sigma 6 vehicle.
Oh, cool.
For the enthusiasts out there. An Imperium T-Rex double header. The other one's got two sides to them. A left and a right. For the PKE and the game enthusiast, one Xbox controller, stress ball.
No, I'd rather use my manager's head as a fucking stress ball.
And I did have one more item, Baz, but I don't know if it's copyright for noises or sounds or anything else like that. So I finally found myself the T-Rex.
Oh, that's one of those from an. Is that the same thing as that helicopter thing, dinosaur thing that I found? Oh, sorry. It's not picking anything up anyway.
T-Rex. Forever. I am a mighty Dino Warrior. Together, we'll defend the world.
Oh, that is cool. Now, for the last 20 minutes, we're going to have a guest on.
Hello, boys.
The T-Rex.
There you go.
Hello, boys. How we doing?
Hey, PK.
So, are you ready for something very shocking and different?
Oh,
What, a brand new haircut?
I did
I
have a
think
new
it's from
haircut.
a-
Yeah,
He's got a haircut.
I did
Or
have a
he's greased
haircut,
your out.
but it's not that.
You can make him big then, Pete. Baz, I'm done.
Sorry, we'll scare everybody. Oh, you in a new part of the house? You in a new house?
No,
Very soft.
same room, but something's missing from the background.
Ah, your collection.
All gone.
I like the jumper.
Well, thank you.
It seems to get original.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Sold every single toy I had in my collection. Apart from, I've kept one. Well, I've kept two. Sorry, I've kept Mr. Blobby because it's Mr. Blobby, and you've always got to have a Mr. Blobby. And I kept the Mr. Bucket. It's Mr. Bucket.
I thought you might have just kept the Dragon's Law because you're on about the Dragon's Law all the time.
No, I sold all of my Megazords for 360 quid.
Nice.
360.
Yeah, I cut a deal. So two friends of mine and Baz's actually bought my collection. So Ian Baz took 30 odd Zords, and then Mark took the rest of them. Mark took 5, and Ian took 32. I had 37 in total. So I made a deal with them.
At least you know they're going to collectors and not dealers, because
that's what I wanted to happen. I wanted them to go to people that were gonna appreciate them and to keep them in some kind of collection instead of trying to sell them on. Because I messaged like half a dozen people that like buy and sell toys, because I thought, they're probably gonna know people who like. Because obviously, like they deal with toy selling a lot, they'll know people who will be interested in them.
yeah.
So I reached out to a load of people, and none of them would really take any. So I was like, okay. But then I messaged some people, and they were interested. So
Well, they went to good homes, man. I know
they are. Yeah,
I know there's certain ones Ian's was after, and you had kind of thing. So
Ian took nearly all. The only ones Ian didn't take was Ninja Storm, Wild Force, and Dino Thunder. That's the only ones Ian didn't take, and Mark took those ones.
Oh no, because I have the Dino Thunder one. I wouldn't get rid of that one. I quite like that one myself.
Yeah, I took them all down, and I took all the shelving down because I'm changing the room up, and they were just sitting in boxes, just in the way. And it took me up until about 2 weeks ago to decide, from the beginning of the year up until about 2 weeks ago, what I was going to do with them. So it took a long time to like think about what was going to happen. But yeah, decided to sell up. I'm not collecting toys anymore.
So that means Baz can't send you any Pink Rangers.
Yeah, that does mean
Wait.
that.
No, he'll still got a fucking Pink Ranger.
Oh, fuck off. But yeah, no, I just don't know. I can't do it financially anymore.
Yeah.
Like every time I was looking at Megazords that I was missing, they were just going up and up in price, and I was like, I just can't justify prices for them anymore. So
that's why when it comes to like Power Ranger stuff for me now, Chris, I'd rather just go to charity shops and see what I can find.
Yeah,
like I managed to find the Wave 2 movie version of Fliphead that you never ever see in the wild.
Yeah.
You never see them in the wild, and when I did get gifted a Power Ranger as well that I've never ever didn't even know these ones existed. I knew they'd done 7-inch original Rangers, but I didn't know they'd done turbo.
Turbo Rangers.
Yeah, I didn't think they did turbo.
They went up to Wild Force in 8 inches.
I know. I remember Wild Force ones, but I didn't remember turbo ones.
Base, they came with the battle armor. Turbo, the punching action. But everyone fell out of Turbo, so Turbo not going to compete with.
That's because Turbo almost killed the franchise. That's why everybody. That's why you see so much Turbo stuff still, I think.
Well, sometimes very little of it because it's that hard to collect.
Yeah. But another thing that's a big change. Baz, do you remember when we first met? I wasn't on YouTube. I was on another platform.
TikTok.
You were on Twitch.
I was on Twitch as of Sunday. So this Sunday, technically Saturday, but Sunday is when it officially starts. I'm going back to Twitch. I'm no longer going to be posting on YouTube.
Nice.
Good luck, dude.
Yeah, well, I'll still be
that's what
posting
you
on
were-
YouTube. I'll still be posting on YouTube, but I'll just be posting like my live stream VODs.
You'll
So
probably still be doing your game stuff, your game clips or whatever it is you've been doing recently.
Well,
Because I've noticed there's quite a lot popping up from you.
that's why I've decided to go back to Twitch, is because I do gaming content again now, and gaming content doesn't necessarily do well on YouTube.
No.
So I'm
Unless you like Tom, is it Syndicate that does quite well on it?
But then even
With 10 million followers, it's like crazy, isn't it? It's something, yeah.
Even Syndicate doesn't do much gaming content on YouTube anymore. He does. He vlogs every day now. So
yeah.
But like, yeah, no, I
I
decided.
think the last game he went all out on, is it the Call of Duty Zombies?
Yeah.
When everyone were like crazy for that first mod, and that's about it, wasn't it?
Yeah. I enjoy playing games, and if I'm going to continue making gaming content, it just makes the right move for me to go back to Twitch.
Yeah.
Well, Twitch is more what game related content,
and if I can get back to making money on Twitch, like I wasn't making money on YouTube, I was making nothing. I wasn't in the threshold. I'm still like, my Twitch channel still has the sub button, so I can still earn money on Twitch.
Yeah.
So if I can do that, then plus with my new job, I started a new job as well. By the way, 2 months ago I started a new job. With my new job, like I have evenings clear a bit more now, so I can stream in the evenings. Yeah, I left Home Bargains in March.
Yeah, I know the last time I spoke to you, I know you were getting a bit annoyed with the way they were treating you.
So glad I'm out. I was so happy when I left, and I haven't looked back so far. Like I've been.
You know, the last time I actually spoke to you, you were actually thinking about going back to Twitch, but you weren't too sure if your something was still there. And...
Yeah, no, it's still there. But yeah, no, I no longer work at Home Bargains. I now work at Primark.
Oh, so you work in the ladies' underwear department? No,
so I'm actually not on the shop floor. I'm not on the shop floor at all. I'm in the office.
Oh, nice.
I'm operations. So I deal with all of the ops side of it and EHS. So
I thought you were going to say you were human resources. I was going to say you.
No. Ops and EHS. So I deal with all like the health and safety and the day-to-day running.
That's all they need is you as a health and safety inspector, man.
Yeah, I'm one of the highest paid members of staff in the store.
Oh, congratulations on a new job, plus hopefully a new adventure.
I mean, it's the same hours I was doing, so it's only still 20 hours a week. But I'm not needed anymore. Like, I'm not needed there any more than what my contracted is. And yeah, so far
opportunities to rise and do overtime if you need to.
I mean, the thing is like my role doesn't really support overtime because of, again, I'm one of the highest paid in the store. They'd rather be giving that overtime money to like shop floor people.
Yeah,
because
they pay you enough to do your job, but you don't need the overtime or the extra stuff. Yeah,
I'm on slightly more than minimum wage, so I'm on £13.51 an hour.
Which for Primark's damn good.
Which, like, I'm happy with. I did do overtime for my first 2 weeks, like while we were, because it's a brand new store, so Newbury didn't have a Primark. So it's a brand new store that we've opened. And yeah, I just I'm enjoying seeing this side of retail, because obviously I know shop floor work and a little bit of admin from being management, but this is just like all admin.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm enjoying it. I'm happy.
As they say, a new year, new me kind of thing. That's my kind of
It was a
motto.
little
New glasses as well, PK?
new glasses.
Yeah, thought so.
Yeah, no longer have the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
No.
New hair. I don't. You can't really tell because of my headset, but I've got a slightly different haircut than what I usually go
I was going
for.
to say, because the last time I seen you, you were trying to grow that mullet out.
That's
He
what
looks
I'm
about
doing.
10 years older now, Baz. He looks about 44.
If I turn my back, I've had like all the sides like shaved down, and like I'm just growing it all out now. So like when I'm not today's my day off, so I haven't done anything with my hair, but it's all like combed back.
You're
as
not
well.
a blonde anymore.
I was blonde once in my life, thank you very much, and that was when I was 21.
And what are you?
You look about 40 now because it's your glasses and
Now I figure it.
Oh, you need to tell the guys that I'm asking for the next, because as I say, I'm constantly busy the new way. Help my brother try to get moved into his new place,
Mm.
kind of thing, and work's just fucking doing my nothing at the minute. As Dave showed off the Xbox controller squish, I'd rather just use my manager's head as a stress ball.
I mean, I did also make a very hefty purchase with like my last paycheck from Home Bargains.
A new game.
Yeah, kind of. A bit more expensive than a game. Baz, what console do I usually play?
about 75 quid a game these days, isn't there?
Xbox.
I usually play Xbox.
He's a traitor.
I like the stress one.
I've still got the Xbox.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm thinking about getting a PS5 near the end of the year. Like,
I like the way I convinced myself to get PlayStation 5 is it's more content for me to be able to make. It's more games for me to play. Because I have a slight obsession with the Spider-Man games on PlayStation. So
well, that's why I want to get PlayStation 5, because I want to play the new Spider-Man.
yeah,
My younger cousin, we haven't spoken for about what 6-7 years, and he was at Mum's funeral last year. That was the first time I seen him in like 6-7 years. I just kind of started talking, and me and him used to play a lot of the Xbox. I mean, a lot of Xbox. And he's like, "Do you play it?" It's like occasionally, but at the minute, I just don't have time like what I used to.
Yeah,
kind of thing. But and it's like, what you actually play? He says, "Oh, I've got the Xbox is it thingy," but he says, "I've just recently bought a PlayStation 5." But he says, "I've been playing a lot of that Spider-Man." I says, "I goes, that Spider-Man game does look good." So he's on Twitch as well now.
Hey.
And he also does lives on TikTok as well. So I've been watching him playing a lot of it.
Oh,
and it looks real. The Spider-Man games look really good.
I haven't played. I've only played the first one because obviously, like when the Miles Morales one came out, I didn't have a PlayStation. I didn't have the PlayStation 4 anymore at that point, so like I missed out on that one, and I haven't played the second one yet. So I'm gonna do, I think, a good set of streams for a while are going to be Spider-Man focused, just to play through the franchise because I've not played two of them. Be good to do that on stream because then I can get my reaction to it all. But do you remember when my bearded dragon Steve died? I said I wouldn't get any more reptiles.
Yeah.
No, you did buy another reptile. I think the last time I spoke to you, you bought one.
Did. Do you want me to get him?
Was it a gecko or something you got?
No. Do you want me to get him?
Go on
I
in.
think you showed me him, but I can't remember.
Assassin's Creed, Halo, Shelby, something. What's the top one, Baz? Top right poster.
Looks like Moon Knight,
Well, that's.
but Chris will tell you.
Are you trying to guess
Is it Moon Knight, the top right poster?
Yeah, so you've got Moon Knight, Assassin's Creed, Hago, and then Shelby Dry Gin from Peaky Blinders.
Peaky
Thanks,
Blinders. He loves his
Uh,
Peaky Blinders.
So, everybody, meet Kevin.
Hey,
I was going to say, aye, that's the same. It's not gecko, it's a fucking chameleon.
I got myself a
is that
chameleon.
the same one that Tom's got?
No, so his is a panther chameleon. This is a Yemen chameleon or a crested chameleon.
What's the English difference?
So the panther ones are more colourful. So like they have like the reds, the blues on them, and then Yemen or crested chameleons have this crest on the top of their head, and they are prominently brown, green, and yellows. But yeah, this is Kevin. He cost me a lot of money.
I was going to say
You make it
that.
up.
He cost, so he was 99, and then his tank. I've had 3 tanks since I've had him, and I've only had him a year. But in total, in tanks, he's cost me probably about 300.
Oh,
So about the megazords.
you've got to make sure you've got all the right heating and equipment, and
Yeah, the first tank was mainly just like a starter one that it wasn't very big. It was just like I needed a tank as soon as possible because it took me 3 weeks to be able to find somewhere to buy one, to buy a chameleon, and I had to go all the way near Heathrow Airport to get him. So a bit of a drive. Mum and Dad were not happy about that drive because it was very long.
I thought you were just on the road for Heathrow.
And then, so like, I just got that tank just to last me until I got a new one, and then I got the one he's in at the moment. But I go away in July, so like I was scrambling to find somewhere to like take him. So like while I was away for a week, so he would get fed and everything. And don't you think? Don't you? Yeah, I know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to ping his tongue at me because he's done
Go
it.
on.
He's done it.
You want to beat him live?
He's bitten me. I've taken a bite from him.
Well, you wanted, did he live?
Yeah, and I can
He's
tell
like,
you
you
now,
heard
the bite hurts because they're like the reptiles' teeth are like needles.
Yeah.
Like you think you're getting a full mouthful of needles going into your hand. It does hurt.
Oh, just wait till you get worked with him in Laguana. That fucking hurt.
But since I've had him, I've decided that I do want another reptile as well. But I don't know what one I want yet. So I'm gonna be.
As you got the mascot for the channel.
A lot more money on reptiles. I've still got Axel as well, by the way. I almost lost him last year. He looked bad, so all of the skin and like the membrane on the outside of their skin that like protects their skin from damage all came off. He lost he lost toes on one foot, and then he lost a whole foot completely. So like he almost died. And it was just before I was meant to go on holiday. And me, Mum and Dad made a decision to just leave him while we was away and see what would happen while we was on holiday. So that's what we did. I came back and he looked kind of okay. Changed all of his water and everything. I've recently brought new chemicals to like treat his water as well. And since I changed the chemicals, he's been doing a lot better.
Oh, nice.
You're being overly friendly because you don't usually get me handle you this much.
He's like, I'm on
There's his
camera.
camera on him. He's not camera shy, is he?
No, it's not that. to be honest, he's not long came out of a shed. So like he's not long shedded all of his skin. So that might be why he's a bit. Don't you dare! You look so pleased with yourself. I tell you what, his tongue feels like you getting punched in the arm when he hits you with it. It's so powerful.
Jesus.
Like I was trying to feed him, so I was putting some bugs into his viv for him. And obviously, like as I threw them, one jumped out of my hand, so he went to catch it with his tongue, and it hit my tongue, and its tongue hit my hand.
Ow.
And I was like, oh, that was a weird sensation. It was like wet and sticky, and I was like, oh, it's like no, thank you, not again.
You should be used to that wet and sticky, man.
Hey.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to. We only go for about an hour now, Chris, because I've got stuff to do. And
I just saw you were live. It's not often I catch when you're live.
No. But
did you take a break? Did you take a bit of a break from streams?
We are at the moment, kind of thing where we do them.
I was going to say, I've only seen streams pop up every now and again, and I'm like, oh, Baz is live. And like something's come up. I haven't been able to
every week like what we normally did, but with everything that happened last year, kind of thing, I had to take a break.
No,
kind of thing, and we're just gradually getting back in. But
I mean, I took a month off.
Right now that work's getting a little bit crazy, and got a lot of stuff in the background with my brother and all that kind of thing, Chris.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I took a week off. I took a month off, not just recording content, but releasing content while I was doing my new, settling into my new job.
Well, it's funny you actually mentioned that, because I know Dave's going to be busy for the next couple of months. I think we've got another 2 or 3 live streams we can do, Dave, and then you've
1 or 2, yeah. It's definitely next week, yes. Don't know about the week after.
So if you're up for it, Chris, can maybe do some live streams, catch up a little bit on a Thursday.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll let you know near the time.
Let me know, because the way my
anything from June, Chris. I've got like hospital appointments and all sorts in June and July and everything, dude.
Yeah, well, I'm away.
July.
I'm away the 7th to the 5th to the 12th of July. That's when I'm away.
Anywhere nice?
North Wales.
Nice one.
No, what you know.
Yeah, and just let me know, because my streaming. I'm going to be streaming 5 days a week again. And my days off are going to be, I think my days off are Tuesdays and Fridays, but I can swap days around. So,
because what I was thinking is, why Dave's away kind of thing, is try to get one with yourself and Mike and all that. Just, I need to catch up with everybody.
Yeah.
I know occasionally I pop into the Discord and say hi and all that, but before we used to be quite.
Life has just got in. The thing is, like, the reason, like, one of the reasons we all used to chat so much is because it was lockdown and it was COVID. So, like, a lot of us were just stuck at home all the time, which is why we chatted a lot. Like, now, since then, we've all kind of, like, life has just got in the way of stuff. I drop in with Mike every now and again. Like, to be honest, Mike has been doing a lot of work for me with, like, my YouTube thumbnails. So, like, me and him message each other now and again. For me, just, like, he helps me, like.
Mike still messages me. I got a message from Mike a couple of times a week, kind of thing, just to make sure everything's all right. It's especially when he doesn't hear from me, kind of thing.
But I think it's almost bedtime for you as well, Kevin.
But I appreciate you popping on for.
Yeah,
it's nice to catch up with you.
Nice catching up with you both. I gave you some, heartbreaking news. That I no longer collect toys. I do still collect. I'm still collecting stuff, just not toys.
Right.
I'm now collecting
Or you collecting those special toys that you can't show on YouTube?
No, I'm collecting skulls, like the ornamental skulls. And I'm collecting like military naval ships.
Yeah.
So like I've got HMS Trafalgar, I've got the Mary Rose, I've got the Cutty Sark. Like I'm collecting those kind of ships.
Well, a friend from work has got me collect. I don't know, put myself in the beginning. Has got me collecting these bloody things.
3D printed things.
Yeah, but
I've
majority
got,
is dragons.
I got a little lizard.
I wouldn't share Kevin that, he'll probably eat you.
I've also got a platypus. And I've got an axolotl.
Nice one, dude.
Mate, Temu's amazing for those kind of things. I love Temu for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like this room is slowly becoming more and more of an office than anything. I spent 260 quid on a standing desk, which is why you can now see me stood up at the moment. I think I stand up more now since I've got it than what I did before.
Yeah.
So I stand up and game now. It was probably one of the best. I need to get like a soft mat to go underneath when I'm stood up because my feet ache after a while.
Yeah.
You need to get a stress mat. That's what you need.
Yeah, well, you can get mats specifically for going under standing desks. I went to IKEA the other day because I needed some picture frames and I just wanted to have a look at some like furniture because I'm redecorating soon. And like I thought, I want because IKEA sells standing desks. I was like, do they sell the mat? They do, but for 40 quid. And I was like, I'm not paying 40 quid for a mat.
Oh, they're not cheap, kind of thing, but you can get them at minutes.
Yeah, but I was thinking IKEA, surely they're going to be a bit cheaper than anywhere else.
Yeah. I was expecting 20 quid from IKEA, not 40, yeah.
Yeah.
So if IKEA's 40, how much are they normally then? Yeah.
You may get them off of Temu for a couple of quid here and there.
Yeah. I'm still having a look around because in the next year and a half, this will be fully fledged an office. So like I'll be using the room that my nephew is currently in as my actual bedroom. So I'm starting to like slowly look at replacing bedroom furniture in my bed. I've noticed my mattress is starting to no longer be usable as a mattress because where I sleep in the middle of the bed, it just goes like that. It just dips.
So it's basically you curved your mattress.
I have like ruined the memory foam in it because it's meant to spring right back up, but it doesn't anymore. But yeah, so nice. Definitely needed a bed. Plus, I've had that bed since I was in secondary school. So I'm now
one.
Yeah, I've had that bed and mattress since I was in secondary school. I'm now 31. That was 15 years ago. I think it might be time for a change.
Oh, yes.
And it like mattresses are supposed to last you 8 years.
Typical
25 years on some. Well, depends how much weight you put on. There you go.
5 to 6 years, and then
I'm looking at getting one of those temper mattresses. Right, I'm looking at them. I'm like, yeah, it's very nice. I've seen a bed that I like. It's not from IKEA. It's on Amazon. I like the headboard is slightly higher up than what mine is because it has like a built-in shelf, but it's got built-in LED lights as well for like when you're reading. Because I now read. I have books. I can read, guys.
You got Prime on there as well.
I got always got Prime.
Always
Got Prime and always got Monster.
Yeah. Monster or Prime?
Monster all the way. Monster is still top.
Favourite flavour?
What of Monster?
Chris, I've still got to read all these. I've still got to read this.
Oh, I don't read comics. I read proper books. So my favorite monsters are I got 3. I got the
Sorry.
normal original green.
Yeah.
You enjoy that one? Spider-Man versus Godzilla.
That's an odd comic. Yeah, normal green.
Or
Mango
this one
Loco.
that's more doing your alley.
Oh, Thundercats and
versus-
Powerpuff Girls. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Is that the Mango School one, Pig?
The Mango Loco one. I got.
Yeah.
And then I like it's Rio Punch.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah, I like that one.
The other one I like is the orange sherbet one, the new orange flavour one.
Orange Dreamsicle.
Yeah.
It tastes like an orange ice cream.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's quite nice. That's nice cold. And then my favourite flavour prime is always going to be lemon lime.
Yeah.
Lemon lime prime out of the fridge.
I still like the multicoloured one, the
Ice Pop.
Ice Pop one. Yeah.
I've got 2 of the newer ones. So I've got the orange prime iced and the prime iced blue chill, like to still drink. And then my mate has just gone over to America and he's going to try and get me some America only flavors.
Yeah.
Right.
He's going to try because he doesn't know how much liquids he can bring back with him because obviously he wants to bring some back for himself. But I was like, mate, if you can't get me
down to weight, it's more the liquids. It's putting your suitcase it's down to weight. That's it.
Yeah, I was like, if you can, you can. I was like, but what I do want is the sachets, like the powders.
Yeah.
You can just add to water. Try and get me like a box of each of those, and I'll just sling you the money for them.
Sorted.
Because I can take them to work with me and just put them in a water bottle.
Yeah.
See, I've started doing that with that Sneak.
Oh, I've got Sneak as well.
I've started doing that with the Sneak, man. When game was closing down, they were.
To be honest, with the Sneaks, I don't have many of the normal ones. I've got the milkshake powders. Like the milkshakes are really nice, especially the banana waffle one. That's actually really nice.
One of the guys I work with, Chris, he gets all the American one, so he went and got the Terminator one. That's actually Jelly Babies. It's a Jelly Baby flavored one. It's absolutely amazing.
What?
Right.
You're being very friendly right now. What are you?
I'm going to call it a night. Because as I say, I've still got some bits and pieces to do before I go to sleep.
Yeah, I've got work. I mean, I'm staying up for a bit longer because I don't have work until 2:00 tomorrow. So,
righty off. Well, congratulations on your new job. Hello, Mr. Kevin. Still like your jumper? Do you like your new room?
All I wear, like the only t-shirts I wear now are Syndicate Original. Like my whole wardrobe is just full of the t-shirts. I've spent so much money on his merch, but I like it. It's so comfortable.
When are you going to get? I'll ask a question then, Pig. Are you going to go to get one of these pumpkins if it works?
Oh yeah. If he manages to get this pumpkin farm up and running, I will travel up to Manchester. Yeah. If not to get one, because obviously traveling back on a train with a pumpkin might be a bit weird. But I'll go just to kind of
see who's there and who's there, not there. Yeah.
If he's there, just to be on the 110 and just to be in the village of G Cross as well, because like I'll make it into like a weekend trip. So I'll visit the village bakery. I'll visit the pub, the Grapes.
Sorted.
Like I'll make it
into anyway, dude.
I might make it into a vlog as well.
Go, Mr. K. Go, Mr. K.
Right. You happy?
Yes. What you need to do, Mr. K, go through the screen, bite the guy off this guy's head.
He's not impressed.
No.
No.
He must like Baz then. Okay.
Everybody likes Baz.
Everybody likes the new Ranger. So I'm a new Rangers in town.
That's quite a good picture.
I do like it. But anyway, everybody, thank you for popping on.
Yeah, You're more than welcome.
Thanks
I was
for
happy to
everybody in
come
the
on for a
chat
bit.
for commenting, and we will see you hopefully next week.
See you later.
If nothing pops up, but everybody have an awesome weekend and don't spend too much money.
Bank holiday down here, we don't care.
I won't be spending money. I don't get paid until next week.
So catch you all later.
Bye.